Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to draw a seahorse. I'm going to start with by mapping on the main areas, and now this is where the head is going to be, and it comes up and around and comes down like so, and then this is the part of the top, and then it comes around. Now if you've watched any of my other drawings, you'll know that I like to construct up my pictures with what we call construction lines or guidelines, and I also like to make sure I get all the proportions looking good. No point drawing all the details on until your proportions look good. So this is like the front fin there, this is like the back fin coming out like this. Now if I look at the head, there's a few heads in the body, and then the tail comes out on a curve like this, comes around into a what we call a spirally tail, spiral that around. Remember, the more you draw, the better you're going to get, so this may take you a few goes until you're totally happy with it. But if you say I can't draw it, chances are you won't be able to. It's all about giving it a try and positive attitude. That's what helps with drawing. I'm looking at that and I'm pretty happy with that. Yep, the tail sort of comes out to the nose, the head's a pretty good size. Yep, I reckon I can go ahead and map the rest in. Now you could keep going with a pencil, but I'm going to use a pen now so that you can see it better. Let's start with the eye. Circle for the eye and another circle on the inside. Let's draw a little bump that comes off here, and it comes around, and there's the front part of the mouth, and then we have the other part that comes in, gets thinner as it comes back, and then down here we have a couple of little 1, 2, 3, 4 bumps like so, and then it comes around for the neck. So I'm going to follow that construction line. I'm going to bring this line down for the belly, and I'm going to stop there because we're going to do some bumpy lines all the way through there. Okay, and the next thing, it's got a couple of little bumps there. The beauty about YouTube these days, if you're on a phone, you can actually pinch and zoom in on it on the video. How cool is that now? There's a couple of little irregular bumps through there, and then we've got another little bump, and another bump, and another bump, and another bump. In fact, this whole back is quite bumpy. So this part here is a simple curve, so I'm just going to do that where the fin is, and then put the fin on, and I'm going to draw some fin lines. Flick these out. The reason I'm flicking them is so the line goes from thick to thin. Now we're going to bump this along here, some bigger ones up along the back, and some more variation in them like that. Now I'm going to bring some of these lines around like that. So this is like a contour line to show that it's bumpy. Just by adding these lines in like this, you can see now that it goes almost like a bit like a corrugated one. And we can put some other lines on this side as well, sort of to match it up. Now I'm going to put the front part on. Bump, 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 and then in like so. Now we've got this part of the face where it comes around and then joins up to there. And then we've got this other little cool fin that comes around, and see how it's thicker up the top than thinner down there, and then we'll flick these bits out. What amazing creatures they are. And then there's some other little lines there that we can put in later once we colour it. Now this is little bumps all the way down here like so, And the beauty about this line that I've got, it can help where we put those bumps. And we can just wiggle this line as well, bump that around like this. And then they get bigger as they go out through here. Try and keep all these now the same sort of rough size. And we can put some lines coming around like we did there, but we're going to bring them this way to show. Notice how I just bring those curves around like that. And then once you get underneath you, they come back the other way. So once it gets like the middle of the picture, you've got to come back this way. And I'll put some from this side.